You don't know anything about boats. Hey guys, so I was gonna do a quick video today showing you my ascender. Around, thought I'd do a quick video on that. I use a different one for my to the top of the platform, but. Alright guys, so I just wanted to come at you real quick today with a little video. I got something in the mail today and I was wanting to do an update on kind of where my season's been. I haven't really got to hunt a whole lot so far this season. The weather has been terrible for one, and I'm in my job requires me to be outside usually 5 days a week at least, Monday through Friday. I usually don't get home till dark, so there's not really a lot of time to hunt through the week until like mid-November or something before I really start getting time to hunt. So as of right now, I've just kind of only been hunting weekends, and then my kids have had extracurricular stuff going on like softball and wrestling and all that stuff. So I've been just not hunting as much as I would like to be able to between work and all my other obligations. But so something came in the mail today. I've been hunting out of my Tethered Menace, the Cruzr one, and I really like this saddle just because it's built like a tank. I'm not knocking it, really. I mean, it's a freaking awesome saddle for what it is. The problem I have with it is I have kind of a big backside, and it just doesn't. They say that this saddle is cut like a football, okay? So it's made to cup your butt. And I guess it does, but the problem you run into is the problem I run into is the width of it. It's not a very wide saddle top to bottom, okay? You don't have a whole lot of material there. And so when I'm wearing it, if I generally wear it around belt level and I tighten it down there. That way I can when I clip my sticks on each side and my platform on the back as I'm going up the tree, it holds pretty good, and I don't have any problem as far as it dropping because my big hind end holds it up. But when I get in the tree, as long as I'm standing, so let me go at it like this. If you like to stand when you're saddle hunting, you're going to like the Tethered Menace. It's not a bad saddle at all. It's when I sit. And I've been hunting, like, ever since last season with this, as when I got it, and I started hunting with this saddle. And I mostly sit. I mean, I'll lower myself down on to where I'm sitting with my knees against the tree and all that. And so after a little while, it's either cutting into my legs. If it's pulled up at belt level, it's kind of digging into my legs, causing my legs to kind of go numb a little or something. They start tingling and stuff, so I'll have to stand up and kind of move around a little and then stand for a while. Or if I pull it down lower so that it's more comfortable as far as my legs go, I loosen the saddle and pull it down lower, then it's cutting into my sides. It cuts into them pretty good. So anyways, and the G-hooks on the legs, for the leg hooks, the leg straps, they're alright. I'm not a fan of them. I mean, they're easy to work and all that, but the problem I had with them is there's been a couple of times where I was going up a tree, and either they were a little loose, because I don't wear them super tight, but maybe I had them too loose or something, but they came loose anyway, either on the walk-in or as I was going up the tree, I'm not sure. And then I had them hang up on the stick as I was climbing up. Not a big deal. I mean, it didn't kill me or anything like that, but it was kind of aggravating. So that sucked. So all that being said, I went and I bought. I was going to do a little unboxing and kind of show you guys what they sent. What I ordered was I ordered the Cruzr XC. And it's kind of silly. I ordered the saddle, and all I wanted was the saddle and so I wanted the saddle and the bag that goes with it for your ropes and stuff. The dump pouch. I like that. Seems like that material may be a little more noisy than the one that I have for my tethered. It's a mesh one with the 3 pockets on it, the one I have on my tethered saddle. But I do like it. I mean, it extends pretty high. I believe I ain't gonna have any problems keeping my stuff in it. So anyways, I was just gonna order the saddle bag. It ended up being like $289 and some change. And the shipping, after they figured in the shipping, it was gonna be $309. So I went back. If anything over $300, you get free shipping. So I went back and I added the black diamond carabiner, and that put me up to $300. And like, let's see here, it was $10.95. That put me at $300.94. So I got free shipping. So I ended up, by adding the carabiner to it for an extra $10.95, I got free shipping, which actually saved me $9. However, that makes sense. So what you get in the box? I got my invoice, and then they sent out this safety information. Basically, just a little paper, safety information, stuff like that. Like I said, I got the black diamond carabiner, the saddle, and the reason I wanted this is I've watched tons and tons of videos. I wanted the pleated one that has the expansion chamber. Now, I've never wore one of these, but after all the videos I've watched on these things, everybody says if you're looking for comfort and you're a sitter, the Cruzr is the way to go. The Cruzr XC. They say it's the most comfortable saddle, period. So, I've never tried anything Cruzr. Literally the only saddle I've had and I've sat in since I started saddle hunting was the Tethered Menace. My brother-in-law has the Mantis, but I've never actually sat in it. But a lot of the videos I've seen, everybody says the Cruzr is even more comfortable than the Mantis. It's just supposed to be awesome. And one thing I really like about this saddle, God, that thing don't weigh anything. Which it doesn't have my ropes and all that stuff on it either yet. But it has the buckle here, which my Menace does too. And for the leg loops, you got the Cobra style buckles too. I really like that. I don't have to worry about those things just unhooking as I'm walking in or climbing again. And oh cool, it's got a little plastic clip on the belt to tuck your extra, the extra on the belt in. I didn't have that on my Tethered, so what I did on it was I just got my buckle set, left me about 6 inches of slack, and I just tied it up in a knot so that I didn't have all that. Because I ordered a, let's see here, a medium. It's a medium, and I weigh 100 and about 185, something like that. It's usually about my weight. I wear a size 32 in pants, and they're, I mean, I can get my thumb in them. They're just a hair big, 32s. But so I ordered the medium, and the dadgum belt on this thing is like 4 miles long. Like, I almost have to pull it in all the way to get this thing tight enough to fit me like it's supposed to keep it from falling down. But, so anyways, like I said, it's not a bad saddle for the money. It's substantially cheaper than this Cruzr. Okay, but I mean, and at the time when I started saddle hunting, I didn't even know if I was going to like it. I just did it because I was going so deep on public land. This saddle, this Tethered Menace, from the top of it to the bottom, the widest point on this, you're looking at like 11.5 inches. And with the Cruzr XC, with it, the pleat completely closed, you're looking at like 12.5 inches. So, I mean, it's only actually like an inch wider when it's in the closed position. But where you get the extra benefit is extending that joker out when you're setting. And that's probably going to give you, I don't know, at least another 4 inches of width on this saddle when you open it up for setting. I haven't got to, like I said, I literally just now opened the box, took it out of the box, and all that. So the saddle, the Cruzr XC that they have on the website, the black diamond carabiner, and the dump pouch. And then they sent me a pretty nice Cruzr decal. I did not order that, but I'll take it and put it on the truck because it's a good looking decal. But so that's what you get. And like I said, it was $300.94 for all that with free shipping. And I'll do another review. I'll do an update kind of after I get to hunt with it some. One thing I noticed right off the bat, as far as the tethered, the dump pouch on the tethered, it seems like it's probably wider. It could just be because I have my... No, it's wider. It's got to be wider. So anyways, I've got both lineman's rope and my tether line in here. And then I have my hip strap and another little strap that I hang my knee pad on. Got mine set up with carabiners to hang my platform and my sticks. And I'll do all that same stuff to this one. But another thing that this one has the fixed stator. I mean the fixed bridge. It's got the Amstel bridge, but it's fixed. This one comes factory with an adjustable bridge, which I think I'm really gonna like because you can move these up and down, and then when they cinch down, you basically can adjust the comfort. It's almost just like having the comfort channels on the Mantis. So you just move your prusik knots up or down on the loops to kind of dial in the comfort on that. Like I said, the one thing I noticed right off the bat, the Mantis, or the tethered dump pouch, the one with the 3 pockets, is bigger. And the I don't know what these are called. The things that you hook it in with, they're metal on the tethered, and I like that. These on the Cruzr plastic, I wish they were metal, but it may not be a problem. I mean, they may not break anyway, so it may be alright. That's the only thing I've seen so far that I'm not just absolutely thrilled with. But other than that, I mean, this thing's freaking sweet. I haven't, like I said, I literally just took it out of the box. I haven't tried it on. I hadn't gotten a tree. I literally just got home and it was sitting on the desk. My wife had it sitting on the desk for me when I walked in. I ordered the size 1 on the Cruzr XC because I wear a 32 and it's a hair big. I figured I would still be able to get into a size 1 on the saddle. Well, okay. I'll get to hunt with it maybe this weekend. They're calling for a lot of rain this weekend, and then I've got family stuff going on too, ball tournaments and birthday parties and whatnot, so I may not even get to hunt this weekend. I hope I do. Surely I'll find some time to sneak out and go. But so I'm trying this on right now, and as you can see, I still have, like, this is the size 1 saddle. It seems like it's gonna fit really good. I mean, looking at it like this, it's coming way down into here below my butt, and I've got it just it's actually above. It's like literally setting the bottom of this molly line is setting on top of my belt, at the top of the belt. So it's actually higher than my belt on my pants, and it's still coming down to below my butt cheeks. So I'm sure this is going to be extremely beneficial as far as comfort goes when I'm saddle hunting. And I really like these Cobra buckles on the leg straps. That's awesome on this saddle. I wish my Menace had that, but like I said, it's more of a kind of entry-level budget. It's one of the cheaper saddles on the market, and like I said, it's still built like a tank. The Tethered Menace is another thing that drew me to it, was this thick material, this Cordura. It's like super thick, and if you're walking through briars and stuff, I don't think this is gonna tear as easy as the mesh fabric, but I mean, we'll see. Like, I haven't really had a problem so far, so I'm going to try this out some, and I'll do another video, kind of get back to you guys on what I think about it. I really, so far though, just looking at it, getting it out of the box and playing with it, I can tell you, I think I'm going to love this saddle. It feels really good. It does seem like it's a little big. Like it just feels bigger. You can tell by just putting it on, it feels bigger. And then, like I said, if you pull this down when you're setting, this thing is going to come way further down on my legs and still be up here. So I'm not going to have to be constantly loosening the belt and pulling the whole saddle down to try to set, or pulling the whole saddle up to try to, because that tethered, I mean, like I said, I like it, but the way it's cut like a football and it's so narrow, it was constantly either cutting into my love handles on the sides, or it was, like I said, it was so low and it was putting so much pressure on my legs that it was causing my darn legs to start tingling and stuff. So I was constantly having to be looking around, making sure nothing's around going to spot me before I could stand up and move around and all that. So anyways, I'm going to get off here and play with this thing, put my saddlebags on it. I only got the one dump pouch because that's all I ran on my tethered, and it was plenty big enough for my rope and all that stuff. And I even keep my rangefinder on the belt too for it. So when I buckle it, it's right there. The only time I actually take it off is when it gets real cold and I put the hand warmer, the little budget hand warmer that I got. When I put it on, I actually take my rangefinder off. But so I'm gonna get off here and put some carabiners on this saddle and get it set up to hunt with, hopefully this weekend sometime. And I will do another video later, maybe next week or something, after I get a little, maybe next weekend, after I get a little seat time and a few hunts in it, see how I'm gonna like it. But I really think this is gonna be the ticket as far as comfort goes. If you're a sitter, like I said, if you're standard tethered, it's not a problem. I just didn't like standing all the time, because it seems like when I'm standing and I'm leaning off like I'm leaning back standing and I'm in the platform, I've noticed, like if I'm just standing there like this, I got my bow hanging on the tree, I'm swaying back and forth just a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, it's not really necessarily the trees moving. Like I'm just standing there, and for some reason I'm just moving. If I'm sitting with my knees against the tree and I'm just sitting there, like basically like you're in a chair, I'm not moving at all. Like I'm just completely still. I'm just sitting still, not moving. And so that's another reason I like to sit. It takes the fidget factor out of it. I'm not moving around as much and all that kind of stuff. And because a deer can pick up movement from way off. They can be on one side of a field and pick up a daggum leaf blowing on the other side. Like they got really great peripheral vision and stuff. So that'll kind of help with that too. But like I said, I'll do another video later on after I get some seat time in this thing, and I'm going to get it set up and play with it. Thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one.